Hi, welcome to my first 10-minute Tuesday. My name is Chris Wiley and I am the founder of Trainix. And every Tuesday, we're going to spend 10 minutes going over a feature in the Trainix platform to help our current customers get used to using it and teaching them some tricks along the way. So our first 10-minute Tuesday is going to be about just creating a simple piece of content or a lesson, if you will, that you can send out. So let's get started. So first, what you'll do is you'll go to our website and you'll either sign up if you're not currently a customer or sign in and you'll land on this particular dashboard. So there is a little prep that you have to do before getting into this. So I went to some of my favorite tools. We're going to do the lesson today on proper lifting techniques. So I went to Shutterstock and got a few images that I want to use to show the proper way to lift. And then I also went to ChatGPT to get my initial script. ChatGPT or there's some other like Facebook and some other AI tools that are fantastic. So we use ChatGPT to get our script. Then I would review the script, write the script, edit the script, and then we can put that information in as part of our training. So let's get started. So the first thing we do is we just simply go to create content. And then we're going to go to, we'll just hit the plus sign to add. Your company's name will come up. We're not going to add a course today. You need to have a course created before going into content. Courses take multiple pieces of content, lessons, announcements. So you can send a whole bunch of content with one course. But in this case, we're just creating a piece of content or a lesson. And so that's just one thing. So we don't need a course. So we're going to go with proper lifting techniques. Date added. We're going to make this applicable. One of the options on here is warehouse. You can go through and see there's multiple options. We're going to add a test. And then we're going to go out and do a brief description. And we're just going to say this is proper lift. This lesson covers proper lifting techniques to avoid on-the-job injuries. So you can obviously, ChatGPT is great at writing this type of thing too. So you can make this as robust as you want. I don't know how long the lesson is, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave that blank for now. I'm going to put myself as the creator. Here you can add a sample if you want to get fancy. You can add a 1-minute like video or sample of the content that you can review prior to sending out the content. No retired. So we have some images. Like I said, I have some images downloaded from Shutterstock, which is what I like to use. You know, there's also Unsplash, which has free content, free photos. There's a lot of great tools out there. So this one's our image for our catalog. So it's what you'll see when you go in and you're searching for content. We're actually going to add this one back in there again. So it actually shows up on the training. And we're going to add another one of those. Because we have 3 photos about lifting. So each lesson only takes probably 45 minutes to create if it's a simple lesson, because you can use all these tools like ChatGPT, Unsplash, Shutterstock to get, create scripts and information. So now this is where we're going to put our script and our text. So I said I already put that in. I plopped it into got that ChatGPT. So I'm just going to stick it in here, cut and paste it in here, and we'll make it look a little nicer. Center it. Maybe make this a different font. Make it a little bigger so it stands out. We're going to do the same here. We're going to make it a different font. Maybe make it a little bigger. As you can see, you can also add other stuff like maybe there's some important elements in here you want, so gripped, bend at your hips. Or maybe let's do this. Maybe we want this to stand out. You can come up here and you can actually change colors. You can actually change the color on that if you want it to maybe have a little different and you want to make it bold just so it jumps out. Let's do that too, because then it will be a little bit more consistent. So you can do, if you don't like it, you can go back to black. So we'll just leave it like that for now. It's just an example. And we'll go down. Time before test button will show. So if you're using multiple types of items, so if you're using audio, video, text, this will be longer, but in this case, keep in mind that's, this is minutes and hours or minutes and seconds here. So it's hours, minutes, and seconds. So in this case, I want my test to show within like about a minute. So I'm just going to go 0, 0, 0, 0, and then I'm just going to put 60 seconds in. So once they enter, once they enter, actually do this. Okay. So we don't have audio or video, but you can take a look at that. You can add audio directly in here up to a minute or two. The link, so in here you have to put it into like a YouTube or a Google or something. I use Google Drive a lot. And then here you just decide if you're going to publish or not, if you're ready to publish. If you don't want to publish it, you're still working on it, you can add other content, you need to do something else and come back, just leave it in draft. You can come back and edit it. But for today's lesson, we're going to go ahead and publish it. So you can see it's right here, right? There's our picture and there's our content. If you click on it, you can see all the information we entered. This lesson covers proper lifting techniques. You can see that we don't have a course. You can see all our images. We haven't created our test yet. That's next. And then you can see all the content information. So once you close out of this, the test automatically opens up for you to create. So we're going to add some test questions. We're going to go yes for test. Do you want a certificate of completion? In this case, we do. We want to know that they read the text and they absorbed it. So this is going to be assigned to proper lifting techniques. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to refer back to my text. So it says you want to just kind of scan my text. Bend at the knees, keeping your back straight and chest up. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this in. Or false. Let's see. One lifting. Bend at hips and knees, keep your back straight, keeping your back straight and chest up. And then we're going to make this a true or false. And that's true. And we'll go to true. You can add more questions. You can add up to 10 questions. We're only going to do one today. And then you hit create. So now to go in and actually view your content, you can go into your create content, proper lifting techniques, and click on view content. Give it a second to load. And now you can see there's your training. If you waited a minute, your test button would show up here. They'd click test and they could go answer the button, go answer the test question. That's it. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for showing up for 10 Minute Tuesday. Have a great day.